Well, good evening. Once again, try to make it short and clear about the cyber issues, the email, the WhatsApp, the Facebook. Very serious subject and known and published, but frequently denied. There is reason for this, but it is clear. I make it clear. I used the term the junkie page, which I find it very good name. This is the bedoeling, the meaning of it. The problem is not on the telephone only. I researched this problem around 1 year just watching it. It's clear in terms of finishing the page itself. If I say how I recognize the page, this is not good for me. I give the advantage to the others to develop the work, but the finishing is in the page is clear. When the cyber agent needs information or because there is tracking to each email, when for example an email is sent from secure or unknown exposed address, they react direct and they ask about this, so you give information. The email is followed, tracked, because this can be problem in according to my understanding to the issue. The finishing in the emails, I wouldn't say the example too, because this is also need for my advantage, but clear in the content, many indicators expose it. Frequently, the telephone numbers given in the email is not the formal telephone numbers that known, for example, or declared by the court or other. Problem is, or crime is based on the contacts. They present the telephone number. You note the telephone number as the court of law, for example. But you are in contact with the criminals themselves. They hijack the contacts, present the number, hook you with it, present you a person and hook you with it. This person, this number is not for nothing. This person pretend to help you, maybe send you money, maybe call you in the past. But this is with a meaning. They try to create the forged history with you. Use this contact in terms of identity fraud to come. They use this contact as close friends. They introduce themselves as, yeah, I know this person. He is blah blah. He is blah blah. But this is not about laster only or testimony by the police, false forged testimony or something. No, this is more dangerous. I wouldn't speak about this right now. This is one point about the email, about also the bank transfers. A second issue, the Facebook. For example, the junkie Facebook page. It was in my awareness long time that these people can hack every Facebook page. This can. I cannot confirm, but it's clear they can intercept the contact through the web page. I saved the links, I keep them, but it was too late. I cannot confirm it. It requires IT research. skilled eater research. But the double page, the junkie Facebook page is real. Recognized from my application on the mobile and also on the screen, the big screen. How it's not, for example, and this can be also the application, for example, when you log in, when you set the login code, the password, in some cases, if you have an application linked to the page, it pop up the application, for example. No, this is on the screen, on the big screen, double pages. And the page which I have, it's useless. For example, when I want to deactivate the page, this is how first uncovered the problem. My action, deactivation the page didn't work. It was what? I deactivated the page and must be off. No, it was useless function. Because this is the junkie page. You are junkie in everything. Though, for example, I do not drink since 2018. I do not smoke drugs since 2018. They tend to hold you, present you as a junkie in every ways. Facebook, WhatsApp, SMS. The SMS SIM swap scam. I will come to this point. So I like the name, the junkie page, the junkie email, the junkie Facebook. This is good name. You are held with these scammers, only exclusively in contact with these, only being bothered, blackmailed, they trigger your feelings, so you make the reaction, so you give information, so this information is abused in harming others. Which others? The others who know you, who can testify, who can verify the identity. Very serious subject. My understanding is that these kind of crimes develop in the corona time. Why in the corona time? Because people tend to stay at home. People become more dependent on the cyber contact, which must be, according to me, completely not recommended, because you can speak to a person, help a provider, hearing session in the court in the open bar, public ministry, but the judge can in contact with the frauder behind the victim picture, like this picture. This is 100% evidenced here. In my case, for example, I have a mother who doesn't have an idea that she has a mother-in-law. Brother or a kid, for example, a kid, not a kid, young boy, he doesn't have an idea that he used a specific medication. How come? And in between, through these people, when you are in contact with these people, you are seeing faces who you can recognize good. Behind the picture, there is blackmail, dirty blackmail, messages. They trigger your attention. They direct your thoughts, exactly, deception, to a specific, for example, suspect, verdachte. They said a word like, yeah, a person, Nam, Abu Fulano. You think that your brother is warning you about this person. No, he is trying to distract your attention from the real criminal. Another time, they told you this is defensive. You think, what? They create some kind of thoughts, distraction thoughts, then you become lost. Is this real? Can be this real or not? And you become trigger you to research. You are giving information in this context to be abused and abused. They track exactly the social network. They hijack the social network. Why in this case, in this personal case, when crime is dependent on identity theft, identity fraud, the point of concern is the people who knows you well. These people are presented on your social network. So when they hit the social network, they exclude these people. They depend frequently on breaking the trust. Behind this picture, you hear blackmail, you hear something suspect, so you lose the trust with the person. You understand that? Yeah, they distance you from everyone. In this way, not only on Facebook with your contacts, also with your doctor, although with your police, also with the court. In the letter, for example, which I wrote, that's why I thought I have to say something. I'm telling the person I do not use the telephone, I do not use the email. And you keep repeat, I use the email, I use the telephone. They push you to make a reaction, so they use it against you. They say, yeah, look, I do not trust. Yeah, look, I is angry or whatsoever. They use it, they trigger it in this way. It's not understood. It must be, for example, in these situations, there must be a presentation on location. So the cyber problem is excluded. When I do that on location, the same function. Well, I may think this is an outside work. I may suspect the Syrian regime. I may suspect an outside power, superstitious. But on location, in the Netherlands, in the court without reason. Well, for example, if you went to the court, the way I do by voorbeeld in the gemeente, it might be understood in the court, for example. Because, yeah, someone is coming every day and every day. This is not good. But no, only one visit to explain this problem, cyber problem. The cyber contact cannot be trusted. The contact, to explain this, to sit it in the record. No. You want a telephone, email, and they give junk information in the in the information desk. By the information desk, for example, you ask insight. The insight is not given. Why? What is the reason? This is by the power of law is a right, and it's not about rights or laws. If you're not corrupt, you give the insight. If you are not worried about something, or if you didn't do something wrong, you give the insight. Show me your computer. Show me what you are doing on your computer. Show me the emails which you claim, then we understand. 1 year of email abuse is unacceptable. Judges may take decisions. Now I have a new case, a new subject of distraction. They held me busy with these scraps. fraud email, fraud melden, they call it, report, care report. By these behaviors, they develop a case. But if you're not afraid to give, about something, you give the insight, so we understand. The subject in my case is another. Through this cyber function, WhatsApp, I am known with my name maybe, or other name, I cannot confirm, but clearly with my name, there are reasons to think that with other face, with other presentation, I'm introduced to third people in a different character. This is what I understand from the cyber function. Through these codes changes, I have different look on location, in third locations, because this uncovered to me in October last year, when I'm making an order on location, renewing the telephone's contract. The system, the order is recognize me as an unknown, unbekannt. I am known in the region. This is my region. The worker know me. I have my ID with my photo. But no, the workers themselves, also in Dembos, when I bought this telephone, they are aware to the problem. Any day, they say, any day. I say, what? On the computer, unknown. What? So, at the airport, to fraudulent report on me as a suspect, stealing someone, third one who with my name. I am stealing from myself in the airport. Eindhoven. Happened in Amsterdam. So, there is reason for this. This cannot be for nothing. This can have to do with my report here on this page, the chief police, about suspected biometric abuse. If my biometric is abused, this can be, as if I understood, they cannot do that. So they changed by cyber function. They changed the face. In my case, for example, the suspect is matching himself with my national Dutch passport photo with short hair. And I saw the person. This cannot be, for example, part of the show. This cannot be a pro persona game. This cannot be a police known behavior, cyber or onderzoek. No, the person is matched carefully with my photo, with the specific passport photo, the Dutch passport. And the passport, 24 December 2021, here in my apartment, by one suspect who I recognize, and the incident was subject in bezwaar, in a beklag, these kind of juridische procedures, and I lost both cases. Here in this apartment, the passport was switched. I know my passport. My passport is net new. I never used it. It never left the home. I never traveled outside the Netherlands. I couldn't have time to do that. Only busy with this attack, fraud, blackmail. The passport was switched. The passport with me was original, always original. I checked it. I take it with me to the police. They confirmed this is right. I thought This is an original document switch with another original document then. Then the police agent, he say, no, this cannot be. The passport is with your numbers, and the numbers on paper matches the board. So I thought the police agent lies, because I am sure I saw the person who switched the passport. I know his, or at least as presented to me, with a specific background. I know his background, language. I met him twice. He came to me and he made from this apartment fraud report Melden, also with the same approach. It was found in the end treatment report, the crisis incident. The passport is switched, I know it. So the police agent, in my awareness, is making a false report, but no, the passport can switch back. The keys was for 1 year with a criminal, with suspect accused in the Beklag declaration. What my understanding is, the passport is switched. This is what I know. The police agent, though the police is acting against me frequently, and this I understand, maybe because of the fraud, maybe because of other thing, but in the police agent awareness, he doesn't maybe think that the passport is switched with forged copy, abused, then returned. In my personal case, this can be, and with now I can confirm with high level of certainty that this is the case. The passport, 6 months after issuing it, was switched. When? I cannot confirm. Within period of 6 months. It was issued July 2021 and switched back December 2021. So in this period there is abuse for the passport. The abuse is evidenced. So I am confirming the incident which I saw here, saw it happen, and on the police computer there is also a report about the passport. I never used the passport. Why is reported on the police computer? This is then abused, used in identity, human trafficking maybe, and I have no idea about this. And in the present time, they present me myself as a legal migrant. This is the attempt, for example, which I noted by the telecom vehicles, the cells. This is what they try to do. This is the only explanation why they are holding me out of the administration. Problem is serious. Why? Because through the cyber function, and I recognized the facts or reality from the cyber function, because they deliver the same function. The cyber function, during many contacts which I made online here on this page, with Chief Police, Gelderland, with the detective from the Justice Ministry, these contacts were stolen and abused. And what makes the situation worse, through the cyber function, I've been deceived and pushed to contact the defense. Well, This was stupid, but have to be objective. I wasn't in a very good state. Very much of a blackmail, of these interceptions of the contacts. The email contact is boom, frequently assaultive. For example, you write someone about the Zico. The most annoying part was Zico last year. Precisely when I ended the bewindvoering. Frequently, disrespectful reactions, people are trying to just, in court term, they turned the whole Netherlands into Gerrit Wilders, ga weg, ga weg, ga weg. Respectless reactions, annoying harassment every day with every attempt trying to solve a problem on the telephone, uncovered to me that the SIM cards is a SIM swap scam. I am being annoyed, so I deliver the calls back and back again. And the dirty part, they refer you from location to another. So you call this bureau, this number, then refer you to this number, and in between, your voice, your conversation is abused in a way, developing evidence, false evidence. This is not for nothing. In terms of identity crimes, this used to give kind of forged legitimacy for a criminal. And also, when you are giving this biometric indicators, voice, ask frequently the house number, the name. These details are serious subject. Can be abused in a very bad way. And while you are in contact, I'm being charged. The SIM card is showing dual function, SIM swap scam. When information is needed, the contact open. I deliver the contact, then they set me on hold. I give the information on hold. I am presented my understanding with other STEM identity, with other voice identity. Then switch back, give the answer, then and so and so. Dual SIM function. It's not a problem, common, known to on Google. If you Google it, you find it. I do not understand where there is frequently attempt just to deny this known problem. And the SIM swap scam is happening from the sales point. Also, the sales point registered the on location online as on location order as an online order. Why? Only one explanation. I am presented on the location with different ID. Online order is desired, is better, so I am presented as suspect on location. This happened many times since eindbewindvoering, hearing until now. On location, you are presented in this way, so this is set in the police against you. A case is built and built and built, and it was about to happen. I was able to change it by coincidence, and the follow up of the problems. The eindbewind. Suddenly, I discovered the bewindvoerder is not normal. She's giving junk information. She is speaking not from the office, but from some kind of an open place with echo and dog inactiva. How come? Then the emails disrespectful, also do no reaction, also submit complaint. Yeah, you can submit the complaint, and complaint is not treated. Then suddenly the Bevinfurter herself disappeared. She left the job before the hearing session. I understood that I am junk, used as a junk since this period. What changed the situation is the end Bevinfuring case, the hearing session, the judge decision, and until today, the Bevinfuring's problem is not solved. I know the Bevinfurter is claiming that there is no some paper he did not deliver it, but no, it was delivered, the reply through online, through klachten.nl. I told her that the contact with the Bevinfurter must not be. Since that period, the identity is abused. I wrote the court, Zutphen, I explained the subject, I wrote the judge 2 letters, and replies do not come. We do not understand what are these people doing. The post disappeared, some regels claimed, I do not know. It's not from the reaction from the court. I understand that emails, you submitted emails, you submitted client. I submitted complaints, and you did not treat the complaint in the right way. You referred the file to the team. Alsjeblieft. What is done? Still, there is. I shouldn't speak about this new discovery, but the problem is still exist with the income consultancy in the Gemeente. We do not know. Since that time, there is an attempt, illegally and unlawfully, to involve a Bevinfurter back. They broke me financially, and that was good. For me, raising some debt uncovered many things. Uncovered contract, illegal contract, Zigo, uncovered to me many things. But this is used now to say, look, I cannot manage his finance. He needs a Bevinfurter. The Bevinfurter is the cover up for all the violations. Is the master solution in this case is the Bevinfurter, the contact person. Listen, if the help provider is called and clearly directly do this and do that, need doen, clearly, and I spoke to her. So the Bevinfurter is just a puppet. Behind the Bevinfurter there is something else. The best solution in this situation, in my current situation, is the Bevinfurter, the contact person, and the decision. Well, I wouldn't, not the decision, but the reply is we enable contact person back. How come? This is a decision that help a crime against me, against my identity, against instead of maybe a mediation, a deal, a hearing session, or whatsoever. No, we just imposed this. So problem on location is understood by me from the cyber function. What I know that this is a dirty paid work begun by people, interested people who from outside, who paid for this, who want revenge, and who used the powers, some power influence in the Netherlands here. It can be claimed here in different way, presented in a different way. Doesn't matter, but how it began, just stinky cyber link. Let's say it. A cyber criminal linked knows that someone can be of interest by linking two parties together, and this is a human trafficking. What does the hacker do? He sell information, and the hacker is identity frauder, and the best assimilation to the hacker is in terms of identity theft. A hacker become on the ground a person taking the passport, and this is a good job. The Dutch passport worth 1 million euro. So they say, who are you? I'm basically nobody. I'm just a student. I was had some research period, and but even the donkey, whatsoever, can sell. This is the idea of this. In the same way, they present nobody as someone. My understanding to the term is like this: nobody, present him and told him. The multi-level function itself, another important point, is an attempt of creating a cyber version of the victim. How is this? They have the photo, the broadcast. This can be abused. On other levels, they scam the telephone so they can receive the call. SIM swap scam. They control the email, the email codes, so they receive the email and the telephone. WhatsApp, the SIM is scammed, the security code changed. Blackmail, I need information, give information, swap back. Facebook, they are able by now to contact the others with your picture and through your telephone and SMS. So they control the means of the communication. Tracking the emails, they are aware you are in conflict with the police. They use the conflict to set the false evidence. They link themselves. For example, they contact the doctor. They know I have a problem with the doctor. I'm trying to change the doctor. Right? No, he's sick. They give diagnostics, and someone who in 7 years, I saw him, more, 10 years, I saw him 4 times. He is writing my doctor here in the Netherlands from Turkey, claimed Turkey as very close, and he is giving very much details, linking himself and another criminal with doctor from Turkey, linking someone here in the Netherlands with a doctor to give false testimony. Whole craps is based on the false testimony. I testify he is like this. I testify he is like this. And frequently are pre-introduced contacts. Pre-introduced number. They give you the number, you trusted, then boom, come through him. They push on you one person, boom, I know him. And they approach, the way they approach you, you understand it easily, because someone approaching you without reason, offering service without question, specific service in a context that you understand. I am not stupid. And people are not stupid. We ask questions, we understand. Someone approaching you with a specific idea that distract your attention or your work from specific point. Behind these efforts, of course, this is not for nothing that criminals travel to Syria, then return back. What is strange on this? What is new with the cyber crimes? And in my case, in this personal case, the situation is worse, because it is known and declared by the police department who the criminals are. Group anonymous hacker, Arab anonymous hacker, stalking my social network, 2021, declared by the police and by everything. And this seems powerful, They can. On other side, here in the Netherlands, they follow. If you see, I cannot say that.